this seems to be a question that comes up quite often, and it's about Minecraft and how to not really ever get bored. Because I mean, we all remember when we first tried out Minecraft and that feeling of just endless possibilities and doing whatever we wanted. And it really was just such a cool thing. But, you know, just like anything else, if you do it so much or too much, you kind of just start to lose some of that interest or some of that feel that you used to have, right? So now, you know, people are asking me this, like, how is it that you're still doing Minecraft after all this time? Because when I first did Minecraft, that was back in 1.5.2, so version 1.5.2. And so, like, I think that was back in 2013, so that's 11 years ago. So I first started doing this 11 years ago. I mean, think about the other games that we maybe played, you know, if you played like games on the old Nintendo. I mean, you might go revisit them for nostalgia, but you're not like still consistently doing it. That's not what's happening. And yet Minecraft, it is, and then I'm still doing it. And so, you know, I'm saying this because people have asked me, you know, why is it that you're still doing it and you haven't gotten bored of it? Okay? Well, the thing that made it happen so that I never got bored again in Minecraft happened back in about, I believe, 2015. Okay? You know what happened? Back in 2015, I'm testing my memory, I'm pretty sure it's 2015, is when I published my first YouTube video of Minecraft. Yes, and now that was about 8 years ago. So now I've been doing Minecraft YouTube stuff for about 8 years. And since then I've had multiple channels. I forget how many channels I have now, but you know, I'm having fun and there's a good variation of what I do. So how is it that this one little key, this one little aspect has made it so I never get bored in Minecraft again? Well, you know, I think it really has to come down to self-fulfillment, okay? And what you're actually doing with your time, and is it actually accomplishing something? Because this is the reason why I, you know, and this might become sort of a surprise to a lot of people, this is one of the reasons why I don't actually really do video gaming anymore. And, you know, it's kind of funny, I actually never really was big into video games anyways. I know some stuff on computers, but you know, as soon as I started doing YouTube stuff, I actually kind of stopped playing video games, but I still did Minecraft. And it was just because it was something I could use to film with and actually be accomplishing something. I remember the feeling of playing a video game. You could play all the way to the end, and after the end, and after you spent maybe so many hours playing it, just stop and think, okay, now what did I just do with my life? What did I just accomplish? And that feeling of, you know, I didn't really accomplish much, you know, it was recreation. Okay, we can say that. It's good to spend time recreationally. But even then, just so many hours, just like, I need something to actually be beneficial to cause true fulfillment. And so when I started doing YouTube with Minecraft, instead of just me playing the game and as soon as the game was over, it was like it just disappeared, like nothing really occurred, you know, because no one's ever going to go back and see it, nothing. But with a YouTube video, when I published it, it was up there forever for people to continue to see for years. And even my first Minecraft YouTube videos, they're still there. They don't really get views anymore, but I mean, they're still there. And, you know, if I go back and look at the analytics of my earliest ones, you know, I get so many views after, you know, in a month or something. So, I mean, I guess they are still getting watched, just not as often. But you see how, for me, it actually became a situation where instead of just doing something and then it just disappears into oblivion, like as if it never happened, you know, I can do something in Minecraft and then it doesn't disappear. It's there for everyone to still see. And that's where Minecraft really evolved for me personally and changed, where to me it wasn't so much of a game as much as it was a studio. But a studio that I was still playing with, you know. When I do these videos, you know, I mean, it is work, and, you know, especially like my full-length movies, that's a lot of work to do one of those. But at the same time, I feel like I'm playing because I'm having a good time while I'm doing it. But I'm just really enjoying that self-fulfillment of having something, an actual product, some sort of, so I guess something that I now can upload for everyone to see. And beyond that, one other thing, this is another key point, what has made it so I always have an interest in Minecraft. I never get bored of it. Is the variation of the type of videos I do. It was not quite enough to just have one YouTube Minecraft channel. Where it really worked for me is having a couple of different Minecraft channels that were very different. So I have this channel, Stingray Productions. You know, in the beginning it was more of like making Machinimas, but then it transitioned into tutorials. But I didn't want the Machinimas to go away, even though the people weren't really watching them, because I still like to do them. So, you know, later I created other channels, like I have the Ray Gloom Creepypasta. So I got my Creepypasta stuff, and I got Ray Savage, which is kind of like my more funny stuff. And then I did Ray Cinema, which is the actual full-length movies. And that's one channel that, you know, it's doing okay, but I don't do Ray Cinema to succeed. I do it because it's like a labor of love kind of thing. I just love making movies, and that brings me self-fulfillment. But again, you know, these different channels that I have, of different Minecraft channels, they're very different from each other, and they're quite a variety. And so I'm not just doing one sluggishly, one after the other. I can do a little bit of this channel, then I can go a little bit of this one, which is a completely different one. And, you know, some channels are, you know, big and they make lots of money, and or actually they don't make lots of money, but they may get lots of views. And I still like all my channels. I wouldn't do a channel if I didn't like it, you know. But, you know, I have some I like doing more than others, and sometimes I just need to take a break from one to do the other. And going back and forth between this, I am, one, getting self-fulfillment instead of just doing something vain, because it's kind of a hard line to say that playing Minecraft is vain, but, you know, if you're spending a lot of time doing Minecraft and you're playing video games and you're not doing other things with your life, like getting a job or getting an education, then that to me is vain. But also it's the variety by having different YouTube channels. And, you know, technically I'm still playing the game. And you can have some of those down times where you're not really focused so much on making the videos. Kind of like when my friend Camel Tim will sometimes join me. You know, he's often behind the scenes helping me with my videos. But every now and then we'll say, okay, well, we'll just kind of do the little survival and we'll use it for a project later on. But let's just kind of take a break. But not exclusively, right? Only for a little bit. And this going back and forth like that has kept Minecraft alive for me. And even after all these years, and even with coming updates, which still help it keep alive, I never get bored in it now. And so you're probably wondering, you know, why am I making this video in the first place? Why are we having this discussion? This is not a recommendation so much as it is just an invitation to people out there. If you're getting sick and bored in Minecraft, you know, maybe you shouldn't make Minecraft just about playing games. I think you would have so much fun if you tried doing YouTube videos. Keeping in mind that it's not about starting out and getting big. Because if that's all you care about, getting big and making money, it's going to be harder for you. If you want to do it to increase variety and to create, you know, make it so you don't get bored, try a YouTube channel. And this is, you know, you could try this. It worked for me. Try a couple of YouTube channels. Because remember, you got to niche down on YouTube anyways. So, you know, like maybe one is just your gameplay stuff. Maybe another one is, you know, if you're me, you can do a Creepypasta channel, or a fun one be a Machinima channel, or one could be sort of like a tutorial channel. You know, there's lots of different things you can do in Minecraft. And start making videos, and I think you'll find that you don't get as bored. But, you know, I think there is a caveat here. I'm speaking by opinion of my experience, and this may not be true for you who are watching. I can't speak 100% for you. Like I said, this is just an invitation. Try it, and I think you might be surprised, especially down the road, just how fulfilling it really is. Now, of course, if you want to start a Minecraft channel, you might be saying, okay, you know, what do I use for like a video editor, or what do I use to screen record? My recommendation for screen recorder, of course, is OBS, because it's free. And as far as video editor, there's lots of different ones. Some of them are free. You could just use one that automatically comes with Windows if you have Windows. Just browse around. When you're first starting, you don't need expensive or complicated. I now use Sony Vegas, but I mean, that's not how I started out. Sony Vegas costs money and I had to build up to it. And maybe that's what you might end up doing too. So that's kind of like what I say, and I think it's unusual that this is what I'm saying about how to not get bored in Minecraft. Because other videos I've seen, it's about different ways to play the game. I mean, this really isn't about how to play the game. It's about stepping away from playing the game and trying something like making videos that actually enhances the way it is from playing the game to make it so you don't get bored. And for me, it really has worked. And how long I'm going to be doing this into the future, I really don't know. And I guess it's not that important. But I think I'm going to enjoy quite a few more years, I hope, doing this and making YouTube videos.